人工智能将取代人类工作的幽灵，在知名高管发出的严峻警告和技术发展必然性的普遍感之下，已在全球劳动力市场上空盘旋不去。然而，对最新数据和专家见解的仔细审视，揭示了一幅更为细致入微的图景，表明对人工智能引发的即时性大规模失业潮的普遍担忧可能被严重夸大。尽管这项技术无疑正在重塑企业战略和工作本身的性质，与那些危言耸听的头条新闻相反，人工智能导致人类迅速过时的加速趋势的直接证据仍然稀少。根据就业和招聘咨询公司 Challenger Gray 与 Christmas 本周发布的一份报告，在今年迄今为止记录的286679起计划裁员中，仅有2万起与自动化相关。更引人注目的是，这些裁员中仅有75起被明确归因于人工智能的实施。该咨询公司高级副总裁 Andrew Challenger 表示，简洁地总结了情况，实际发生的事情远没有人们想象的那么多。他进一步指出，尽管 AI 可以显著改变工作角色，但他并未遇到很多汇报 AI 彻底取代工作的 HR 领导。这些数据为科技行业一些最具影响力人物的近期言论形成了一个重要的反证。例如，亚马逊 CEO Andy Jassy 上个月警告说， AI 会随着效率的提升而减少公司整体员工数量，尽管他没有给出具体时间表，并承认 AI 也可能创造其他类型的工作。同样，福特 CEO Jim Farley 的言论，据报道曾表示 AI 可能取代美国几乎一半的白领工人，后来被一段演示视频澄清了其语境，表明他可能是在呼应 AI 公司 Anthropic CEO 的一个论点，而不是在阐述福特的即时计划。这些备受瞩目的言论，尽管可能被视为前瞻性见解甚至是警示，却常常助长了一种即将发生大规模岗位替代的观念，而现有数据并不支持这种观点。相反，专家们认为人工智能目前正以更间接和微妙的方式影响着就业市场。许多公司正承受着削减成本的巨大压力，这股压力源于不确定的经济环境，其中包括唐纳德·特朗普总统关税政策的沉重负担，以及对通胀持续上涨的担忧。这导致一些公司重新分配了通常用于招聘新员工的开支，转而将其投入到人工智能软件和工具上。人力资源咨询公司 The Josh Bersin Company 的首席执行官 Josh Bersin 将这种现象描述为一张可以随意购买这些人工智能工具的空白支票，随后便是冻结人员编制的指令。这种立即的招聘冻结，而非人工智能的直接替代，成为抑制整体就业市场增长的一个重要因素，尤其是在商业和专业服务领域。例子比比皆是，从 Shopify 首席执行官 Toby Luckey 的备忘录，要求员工在请求更多资源之前，证明他们为什么不能使用人工智能完成想要的工作，到 Duolingo 首席执行官 Louis Von Ahn 的指令，逐步将工作从承包商转移到人工智能，仅在自动化不可行时才批准新员工招聘。这些趋势虽然影响招聘，但并不等同于对现有员工的全面取代。即使在开发人工智能工具的公司内部，其对就业的影响也是复杂的。像 Dell、Google 母公司 Alphabet、Meta、Microsoft 和 Salesforce 这样的科技巨头，确实已经宣布了大幅裁员。然而，这些裁员往往与战略性资源重新分配有关，即将人才和预算从非人工智能产品开发转向核心人工智能项目。例如， Microsoft 已经裁减了约15000个职位，约占其员工总数的 7%。 尽管其股票因 Copilot AI 工具的普及而飙升，首席执行官 Satya Nadella 指出， AI 目前已能编写公司高达 30% 的代码，导致部分软件工程岗位被直接取代。D.A. Davidson 金融集团的分析师 Gil Luria 等人则指出，这些裁员的很大一部分旨在抵消建设 AI 数据中心所产生的巨额资本支出。此外， Capital Economics 的分析师警告称， 一些企业可能会将 AI 用作一个方便的借口，以掩盖主要由糟糕财务表现导致的失业。AI 也在改变招聘和人力资源流程本身。一个新兴的创业生态系统提供了由 AI 驱动的工具，能够处理传统上由人力资源部门执行的任务。从简历筛选到初步候选人面试。IBM CEO Arvind Krishna 指出，该公司有几百名人力资源员工最近被人工智能代理取代。然而他强调，这种新获得的效率使 IBM 得以在其他领域进行再投资，通过雇佣更多的程序员和销售人员，从而使总就业人数整体增加。这说明了一个关键的区别：人工智能通常能够实现人力资本的重新配置，而非净减少，从而使公司能够投资于新的增长领域。这种技术转变的人的因素或许最好地体现在最近一次涉及一名 Xbox 高管的有争议事件中。在微软公司大规模裁员之后， Xbox Game Studios 高管 Matt Turnbull 在一条现已删除的 LinkedIn 帖子中建议被裁员工应该使用 ChatGPT 和 Copilot 等人工智能聊天机器人来管理他们的情绪，完善简历，并规划他们的职业生涯。尽管 Turnbull 表示希望提供有益的建议，并承认没有任何人工智能工具能取代你的声音或亲身经历，但该建议仍引发了强烈反弹，尤其是在创意工作者群体中，他们已将生成式人工智能视为对其行业的威胁。他迅速删除该帖子的举动，凸显了人们对人工智能在就业中，尤其是在失业背景下所扮演的角色所抱有的根深蒂固的焦虑和敏感性。归根结底，尽管人工智能无疑是一种变革性力量，将从根本上改变许多工作，但智能机器大规模取代人类的说法似乎为时过早。经济因素，从政府政策、关税影响到整体市场状况和通货膨胀，仍然是劳动力市场变化和裁员的主导因素。正如 Indeed Hiring Lab 首席经济学家 Svenja Gudel 所说，尽管人工智能将从根本上改变大量工作，尤其是在软件开发等领域，没有证据表明它正在完全取代整个人力，或者当前的经济放缓可以归因于它。工作的持续演进很可能会更加重视人机协作、技能提升以及人才的战略性再分配，而不是职位的彻底淘汰。看来，就业的未来将取决于人类在适应和利用人工智能能力方面的智慧，而非其取代能力。随着传统7月4日庆祝活动的余音渐逝，一种技术融合的新范式正在迅速重塑我们的世界，触及从公众盛事到全球商业的复杂齿轮，乃至人机交互的本质的一切。最近一连串的科技新闻凸显了一个关键时刻，人工智能正继续其势不可挡的步伐，深入各个领域，既令人兴奋又引人深思。今年的独立日庆祝活动让人切实看到了这种不断演进的未来。人工智能驱动的无人机表演正越来越多地取代传统的烟花表演。据 Quartz 7月4日报道，这种由复杂算法编排的同步空中芭蕾正逐渐取代传统烟火，这标志着人们越来越青睐更安全、更环保、创意无限的替代方案。这一转变不仅凸显了技术进步，更体现了文化上对创新娱乐的接纳，即告别传统震撼性表演，转向空中精准控制的光影艺术。除了炫目的空中表演，人工智能也正在开辟新的经济疆域。同日 ，A Invest 指出，蓬勃发展的 Hybrid Experience Economy 将是下一个重要的投资蓝海。这一新兴领域，物理和数字世界在此无缝融合，它极度依赖人工智能创新，以实现个性化互动、优化服务，创造沉浸式环境。这种经济的成功有赖于技术弥合有形体验与虚拟体验之间差距的能力，这预示着未来 AI 将成为客户旅程和运营效率的主要主导者。在此背景下， AI 对劳动力更广泛的影响，例如对送货等行业可能产生的影响， 以围绕 UPS 劳工危机持续进行的讨论为例，仍然是一个关键的经济考量。这暗示着自动化和 AI 如何重塑传统就业模式。与此同时，消费级 AI 的竞争格局正在升温。Notebookcheck 7月4日的报道指出， Mark Zuckerberg 据称正计划另一次 AI 机器人攻势。这表明 Meta 正积极推动将先进的对话式 AI 更深入地嵌入其平台和产品中，旨在提升用户参与度，并在蓬勃发展的 AI 助手市场中确立主导地位。科技巨头的此类举措凸显了 AI 在抢占未来市场份额方面的战略重要性，并重新定义了数十亿人日常与数字服务互动的方式，有可能催生更普及、更复杂的 AI 伴侣。在这场迅猛的技术进步中，一个引人入胜的反向叙事浮出水面，提醒我们人类所独有的能力。MSN 在7月4日发布的一份报告重点介绍了一款新的益智游戏，该游戏旨在专门展示在特定情境下儿童如何能胜过人工智能。这款游戏表明，尽管人工智能擅长处理海量数据并执行复杂算法，但某些形式的直觉性问题解决、创造性思维和适应性推理，特别是在新颖或抽象的场景中，依然是人类的独特优势。这一洞见提供了一个关键的视角，强调人工智能的目标或许应该是增强，而非彻底取代。建立一种人类智慧与人工智能相辅相成的伙伴关系。这些多样化的发展共同凸显了科技领域的一个关键时刻。从重新定义公共奇观、重塑经济模式，到加剧企业间的 AI 竞争，重申人类认知独特性，人工智能的深远影响是毋庸置疑的。未来几年，无疑将看到人工智能进一步融入我们的生活，这将挑战我们对智能的理解以及我们日常生活的方方面面，因为我们将驾驭这个日益智能化的未来。届时，人类创造力与人工智能的强大能力将继续以引人入胜且不可预测的方式交织在一起。随着主要科技巨头在新兴的智能眼镜市场争夺主导地位，可穿戴技术飞速发展的格局再次充满期待。尽管 Meta 已经凭借其受欢迎的 Ray-Ban 合作款占据了重要市场份额， Amazon 也提供了一个更亲民的入门级选择，但业界现在正翘首以盼 Apple 传闻已久的回应。尽管消费者似乎需要相当长的耐心。MacRumors 最新报告援引苹果供应链分析师郭明基的见解称，苹果的智能眼镜项目预计要到2027年第二季度才能实现量产。这款备受期待的眼镜旨在复刻 Meta 的 Ray-Ban 智能眼镜的核心功能，支持用户拍摄照片和视频，以及聆听音乐，所有操作都可通过直观的触控和免提语音指令完成。郭明基指出，其核心理念是为用户提供一种无缝的方式，无需掏出手机即可捕捉精彩瞬间。据报道，苹果计划提供多样化的镜框和材质选择，但目前尚不清楚苹果是否会与 Ray-Ban 或 Oakley 等知名眼镜品牌寻求合作。对 Meta 来说，这是一项已被证明是成功的策略。关键的是，库尔指出 ，Apple 的首款智能眼镜将不具备内置增强现实 (AR) 显示屏，这与竞争对手已在市场上推出的产品形成了显著区别。事实上 ，Meta 在这一领域已确立了早期领先地位。其 Meta Ray-Ban 于2023年9月发布，起售价$299，已被证明相对成功。Ray-Ban 的所有者 Essilor-Luxottica 于今年2月宣布，该产品已售出超过200万副，这凸显了市场对搭载隐蔽摄像头的可穿戴设备日益增长的需求。这些眼镜配备了1200万像素的摄像头，可拍摄 1080p 视频，并拥有双扬声器、5个麦克风和一个用于控制的触摸板。单次充电可提供长达4小时的活跃使用时间，配合充电盒可延长至36小时。更重要的是 ，Meta 并未固步自封。MSN 等消息来源证实的一项重大泄露，有消息称， 搭载集成 AR 显示屏的下一代 Meta 智能眼镜预计将于今年晚些时候推出。这种快速创新意味着 Apple 凭借其2027年的推出时间表，将进入一个竞争对手已在 AR 功能方面取得更先进进展的市场，这使其在该产品线的显示技术方面远远落后。与 Apple 的高端愿景和 Meta 不断发展的 AR 雄心形成对比， Amazon 则通过其 Echo Frames 采取了一种更低调、更注重实用性的方法。ZDNet 最近报道了一项诱人的捆绑销售优惠，第3代 Echo Frames 和一个 Echo Spot 仅售$130，这比 Echo Frames 单独$270的常规售价大幅节省。Echo Frames 更像是被定位为带点额外功能的耳机，该产品于2019年首次推出并定期更新，提供 Alexa 助手和开放式扬声器，用于音频消费，如音乐、播客和有声读物。And the ability to make calls and control other Alexa devices. Snet expert Carrie Wang praised their convenience for daily tasks like walking while listening to audio or taking calls, appreciating the balance between on-device audio and environmental awareness. However, a key limitation that differentiates them from Meta's offering is the absence of a built-in camera, making them a more budget-friendly entry point into smart glasses rather than a direct competitor in the camera-enabled segment. This diverse market landscape underscores differing strategies among tech giants. Apple's current head-mounted device, the Vision Pro, launched in February 2024 with a hefty $3,499 price tag, has seen an estimated 500,000 to 700,000 units sold at best. Analyst Core believes Apple's smart glasses, with their more accessible feature set and presumably lower price point, will be far more successful, projecting shipments of 3 to 5 million units or more in 2027. This suggests a strategic shift towards a more mass-market wearable distinct from the niche high-end AR/VR experience of the Vision Pro. Yet the significant time gap until Apple's launch gives Meta a considerable window to solidify its position and further innovate, especially with the introduction of AR displays in its next-gen glasses. As 2027 looms on the horizon, the smart glasses market is poised for significant transformation. Meta's aggressive push into AR-enabled eyewear, coupled with the proven appeal of its camera-centric models, establishes it as a formidable incumbent. Amazon's accessible audio-first approach caters to a different segment, lowering the barrier to entry for many. Apple's eventual arrival, while delayed, carries the weight of its ecosystem and brand appeal, potentially galvanizing mainstream adoption. The coming years will reveal whether Apple can effectively catch up and differentiate itself in a space where competitors are already rapidly innovating, or if its patient approach will allow others to cement their lead in what promises to be a pivotal category. In the future of personal technology, the artificial intelligence landscape is witnessing an unprecedented surge in investment and strategic maneuvering, signaling a rapidly intensifying arms race among tech titans. At the forefront of this high-stakes competition is Elon Musk's xAI, which has recently secured a formidable $10 billion in debt and equity. This substantial capital injection is clearly aimed at accelerating its challenge to established AI leaders like OpenAI, as reported by MSN on July 4, 2025. The funding arrives amidst reports notably from AI Magazine regarding xAI's strategic acquisition of the X platform, a move poised to profoundly reshape the AI market. This integration is already manifesting, with TechXplore detailing a pilot program on X that merges AI-generated notes with human community contributions, demonstrating xAI's intent to leverage X as a live testing ground and distribution channel for its AI capabilities. This aggressive expansion by xAI is emblematic of a broader cutthroat competition for talent and market share within the AI sector. The battle for top AI researchers has reached astonishing new heights, with Meta reportedly dangling up to $300 million in equity-rich packages to lure stars, including those from OpenAI. Some first-year compensation packages are said to exceed $100 million, illustrating the extreme lengths companies are going to acquire the best minds. OpenAI in particular has felt the sting, having already lost 7 staffers to Meta's aggressive poaching. As one executive lamented, "It's like someone broke into our home," underscoring the intense pressure and perceived vulnerabilities in this talent war. This financial arms race for human capital is not merely about attracting individuals. It's about securing the intellectual firepower necessary to innovate faster and gain a decisive edge in a field where breakthroughs can translate directly into market dominance. Meanwhile, the pervasive influence of AI is fundamentally altering the digital content ecosystem, presenting both opportunities and significant challenges for traditional publishers. Google, for instance, is grappling with what it calls AI problems, as nearly 70% of its searches now conclude with 0 clicks to external websites. This phenomenon, where AI-powered search results provide direct answers, effectively eats the homepage by diminishing the need for users to navigate to original sources. While ChatGPT's referrals to sites have surged by an astonishing 25x from a baseline of 0. Indicating a different kind of traffic generation, the decline in Google clicks poses an existential threat to content creators reliant on advertising revenue. In response, Google has introduced Offerwall, a feature allowing website visitors to pay per article, watch ads, or complete surveys to access content, a move some critics view as a compensatory measure for the traffic AI has siphoned. This shift fundamentally redefines the value of search engine optimization (SEO), which historically served as the gold standard for digital visibility, validating predictions made years ago about AI's disruptive potential. Beyond content, AI's impact on the workforce is a complex, evolving narrative. While the fear of widespread job displacement persists, some white-collar professions appear surprisingly resilient, at least for now. Experts project a continued need for tens of thousands more accountants, CEOs, and financial advisors by 2030. Even as AI increasingly automates tasks. The adage that AI also can't replace CEOs because it hasn't learned golf yet humorously highlights the nuanced human elements still beyond AI's grasp. However, the integration of digital workers is already a reality, with institutions like Bank of New York Mellon deploying AI alongside human staff. These digital counterparts handle tasks such as coding and payment instruction validation, reporting to human managers for final approval. The next logical step, giving them email addresses and Teams access to chat with colleagues, points to a future where human-AI collaboration becomes increasingly seamless and widespread. As AI development continues its breakneck pace, fueled by massive investments and fierce competition for talent, the industry stands on the precipice of profound transformation. The strategic consolidation seen with XAI and X, coupled with the escalating talent wars and the redefinition of content consumption, paints a picture of an ecosystem in flux. The coming years will undoubtedly see further innovations, new business models, and an ongoing re-evaluation of AI's role in society, from how we access information to how we work. The ultimate trajectory of this AI-driven future remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The foundational shifts are already well underway, promising an era of both unprecedented opportunity and complex challenges. The relentless march of artificial intelligence is not merely reshaping industries, it's redefining the very fabric of global economics and infrastructure, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and challenging conventional wisdom. From audacious predictions of the world's first trillionaire emerging from the AI sector to the unprecedented logistical feats required to power the next generation of AI supercomputers, and even the integration of AI into the very mechanisms of online discourse, the technology's pervasive influence is becoming increasingly apparent. These recent developments underscore a pivotal moment where AI's theoretical potential is rapidly translating into tangible, often astonishing realities. One of the most intriguing forecasts comes from billionaire investor Mark Cuban, who recently posited that the world's inaugural trillionaire will not be an established titan like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, but rather an entrepreneur who pioneers a truly transformative AI innovation. Speaking on the High Performance podcast, Cuban emphasized AI's transformative power, drawing parallels to the nascent stages of personal computers and the internet technologies that spawned immense wealth and fundamentally altered daily life. He boldly suggested that this future financial milestone could even be achieved by one dude in a basement, highlighting the democratizing potential of AI to empower individual inventors with groundbreaking concepts. While current billionaires, including Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, with an estimated net worth of $402 billion, are certainly on the trajectory towards trillionaire status, according to reports from Oxfam and CNN Business. Cuban's vision points to a disruptive force that could propel an entirely new figure to unprecedented financial heights, driven by an AI breakthrough yet to be imagined. He believes we are only in the pre-season of AI's capabilities, with its true potential still largely untapped, promising ways to make our lives better without necessarily leading to dystopian Terminator scenarios. This burgeoning AI landscape, however, demands an equally unprecedented level of computational power, leading to colossal infrastructure challenges. Elon Musk's XAI, for instance, is reportedly taking extreme measures to fuel its ambitious AI endeavors. The company's current Colossus supercomputer, already housing some 200,000 NVIDIA Hopper GPUs and consuming an astounding 300 megawatts of power, has presented significant energy supply hurdles. Looking ahead, XAI's next data center is projected to house a staggering 1 million AI GPUs, potentially requiring between 1.4 gigawatts and 1.96 gigawatts of power, an amount equivalent to powering 1.9 million homes. To meet this insatiable demand, Musk has confirmed reports that XAI is purchasing an entire power plant overseas and plans to ship it to the US. This extraordinary move underscores the critical bottleneck AI development faces, not just compute hardware and software, but the rapid acquisition of massive, reliable energy supplies. While natural gas combined cycle gas turbine CCGT plants offer a relatively fast and scalable solution, the sheer scale of XAI's requirements, coupled with the time it takes to acquire and build power infrastructure domestically, has necessitated this radical international acquisition. This makes AI companies like XAI major industrial energy buyers, fundamentally reshaping the energy consumption landscape. Beyond the raw power and financial predictions, AI is also fundamentally altering how digital platforms manage information and discourse. X, formerly Twitter, has embarked on a groundbreaking shift by integrating AI chatbots into its Community Notes program. Launched as a pilot on July 1st, this initiative allows large language models (LLMs), including X's proprietary Grok and third-party systems from OpenAI, to generate Community Notes, contextual explanations or corrections attached to public posts. According to Keith Coleman, X's vice president of product and head of Community Notes, the primary objective is to dramatically scale fact-checking efforts and increase the volume and reach of these notes, particularly targeting content that human contributors might overlook. This technical shift, which allows developers to build their own AI-powered note writers via X's public API, is seen as an effort to foster broader participation and innovation. Crucially, despite the move towards automation, X has retained a robust human validation process, requiring notes, whether AI or human-generated, to be rated as helpful by users with historically differing perspectives before wider display. This human-in-the-loop approach aims to preserve trust and mitigate inaccuracies even as AI plays a larger role. The move comes amidst a marked decline in human participation in the program, with submissions dropping over 50% since January, signaling a need for scalable solutions. Internal research from X indicates that posts flagged with Community Notes see significant changes in user behavior, with users approximately 60% less likely to rehair and original posters 80% more likely to delete such content. This ongoing experiment highlights the complex balance between leveraging AI for efficiency and maintaining transparency and user trust in content moderation. These disparate yet interconnected developments paint a vivid picture of AI's profound impact. Mark Cuban's vision of an AI-driven trillionaire speaks to the immense economic potential and disruptive innovation AI promises. Elon Musk's extreme measures to power XAI's data centers reveal the unprecedented infrastructure demands that accompany cutting-edge AI development, forcing companies to become major energy players. And X's integration of AI into its Community Notes demonstrates the technology's evolving role in shaping online discourse and information veracity. We are, as Cuban suggests, still in the pre-season of this technological revolution. The coming years will undoubtedly witness further leaps in AI capabilities, continued challenges in sustaining its growth, and an ongoing redefinition of human-AI collaboration across all facets of society. The question is no longer if AI will transform our world, but how deeply and how quickly its influence will permeate every aspect of human endeavor. The 4th of July, a day traditionally marked by celebrations of American independence, this year saw prominent tech titan OpenAI CEO Sam Altman ignite a different kind of firework, a candid declaration of political homelessness that underscores the growing ideological chasm between parts of the tech industry and progressive political movements. Altman's remarks, shared on X, formerly Twitter, on Friday, July 4, 2025, resonated far beyond the usual holiday well-wishes, offering a potent glimpse into the mindset of a leader at the forefront of the artificial intelligence revolution. Altman 40 articulated a deeply held belief in what he terms techno-capitalism, an ideology he says he has embraced since his early 20s. He posits that society should actively encourage people to make tons of money and then also find ways to widely distribute wealth and share the compounding magic of capitalism. For Altman, these two facets are inextricably linked. One doesn't work without the other. You cannot raise the floor and not also raise the ceiling for very long. This perspective, he lamented, no longer aligns with the direction of the Democratic Party, which he believes has completely moved somewhere else at this point from where it stood when he was 20. His sentiments reflect a broader concern within certain tech circles that a focus on wealth redistribution, particularly through measures targeting the wealthy, could stifle the very innovation and entrepreneurship that drive economic growth. A specific point of contention for Altman appears to be the burgeoning debate around the existence of billionaires. His post notably stated, "I'd rather hear from candidates about how they are going to make everyone have the stuff billionaires have instead of how they are going to eliminate billionaires." This comment was widely seen as a direct rebuttal to New York City Democratic mayoral candidate Zoran Mamdani, a self-identified democratic socialist who recently declared on NBC's Meet the Press that he does not believe billionaires should exist. Mamdani, who secured the Democratic nomination for mayor in June, has advocated for policies such as a $30 minimum wage, significant tax hikes on businesses and the wealthy city-owned grocery stores, and rent freezes, alongside calls to shift the city's tax burden onto richer and wider neighborhoods. This ideological clash highlights a fundamental tension: the tech industry's emphasis on wealth creation as a driver of progress versus a progressive political agenda focused on addressing inequality through wealth redistribution and expanded social programs. Altman's public political commentary comes at a time when his company OpenAI continues to solidify its position as a leading force in the artificial intelligence landscape. As a key player in the AI race, OpenAI's advancements are setting benchmarks and influencing the direction of the entire industry. The company's prominence is further underscored by recent speculation that tech giants like Apple are considering leveraging OpenAI's or Anthropic's capabilities to power significant upgrades to their own AI assistants, such as Siri. This potential collaboration underscores the critical role OpenAI plays in shaping the future of consumer technology and its pervasive integration into daily life. The intense competition for AI talent also remains a constant, with Altman himself having previously criticized rival Meta's aggressive talent poaching efforts, demonstrating the high stakes involved in maintaining a competitive edge in this rapidly evolving sector. The confluence of Altman's political outspokenness and OpenAI's technological ascendancy paints a vivid picture of the current era. The rapid accumulation of wealth driven by groundbreaking technological innovation, particularly in AI, is increasingly forcing a reckoning with societal questions about economic fairness and opportunity. The politically homeless sentiment articulated by Altman may well resonate with others in the tech community who believe in the transformative power of technology and market-driven growth, yet find themselves at odds with political narratives that they perceive as potentially hindering innovation. As the American experiment continues its messy journey, as Altman put it, the ongoing dialogue between technological progress and political ideology, between wealth creation and equitable distribution, will undoubtedly shape the regulatory, environment, economic policies, and the very fabric of society for the next 250 years. The future of techno-capitalism, and indeed the nation, hinges on how these fundamental tensions are navigated. The frontier of artificial intelligence is rapidly expanding, with recent breakthroughs signaling a transformative leap in how machines learn, interact, and operate. From robots gaining an inner voice to advanced frameworks ensuring the ethical alignment of large language models, the pace of innovation is relentless, fueled by fierce competition for the world's top AI talent. At the forefront of these advancements, Google DeepMind is reportedly pioneering a groundbreaking method that allows robots to learn more intuitively by engaging in an inner monologue. This innovative system, detailed in a recent patent filing, leverages intra-agent speech to facilitate task learning. Essentially, robots observe tasks through visual inputs like images or videos and then generate natural language descriptions of what they perceive, such as the person picks up the cup. This internal narration effectively links visual information to corresponding actions, enabling what researchers term zero-shot learning. The profound implication is that robots can understand and interact with unfamiliar objects or perform new tasks without extensive prior training, significantly reducing both memory and computational demands. This initiative builds upon DeepMind's broader efforts in robotics, including the recent unveiling of Gemini Robotics on Device, a compact and efficient version of its vision language model designed to run directly on robots without cloud access. This on-device capability ensures fast, reliable performance in latency-sensitive or offline environments, enhancing privacy and responsiveness crucial for real-world applications like healthcare. While proven powerful, capable of performing tasks out of the box and adapting to new ones with minimal demonstrations, Google advises developers to implement their own safety protocols, as this version currently lacks built-in semantic safety systems, with access limited to selected users for real-world safety evaluation. Beyond the physical realm of robotics, Google DeepMind is also tackling critical challenges in the alignment of large language models (LLMs). The company, in collaboration with McGill University and Mila Quebec AI Institute, has introduced Chrome Causally Robust Reward Modeling, a novel framework designed to combat reward hacking issues in LLM alignment. Reward models, which are fundamental for aligning LLMs with human feedback, often fall prey to focusing on superficial attributes like response length rather than true quality indicators such as factuality and relevance. This problem arises because standard training objectives struggle to differentiate between spurious correlations and genuine causal drivers of response quality, leading to brittle reward models and misaligned policies. Chrome addresses this by building on an explicit causal model of answer generation, training reward models to distinguish genuine quality drivers from superficial cues. It achieves this by generating preference datasets with targeted LLM-generated counterfactual examples, causal augmentations to enforce sensitivity to true quality shifts, e.g., factuality, and neutral augmentations to enforce invariance along spurious attributes, e.g., style, using tie labels. Evaluated on datasets like RewardBench and RewardBench, Chrome has demonstrated significant improvements in ranking accuracy, boosting safety by up to 13.18% and reasoning by up to 7.19% on specific categories, while also showing superior robustness against spurious correlations. Its success underscores a critical step towards more reliable and robust LLM alignment. These technological strides are occurring within an increasingly competitive landscape where major players are vying for dominance in the race toward artificial general intelligence (AGI). The historical context of OpenAI being founded as a countervailing force to Google's AI ambitions highlights the intense rivalry that continues to shape the industry. This competition is visibly manifested in the global talent war, as exemplified by Meta's recent strategic hiring spree for its new superintelligence lab. In a notable move, all 11 leading AI researchers recruited for this elite team are immigrants hailing from diverse academic backgrounds across India, South Africa, China, the UK, and Australia. These experts, many of whom are alumni of prestigious institutions like IIT Berkeley, Tsinghua, and Princeton, bring with them invaluable experience from top AI labs including OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, and Google Research. Their collective work spans advanced AI models such as GPT, 4o, Gemini, and Chinchilla, with individual contributions ranging from the co-creation of OpenAI's O-series models and GPT, 4o's voice mode to developing core infrastructure for large-scale AI systems and pioneering Google's speech technology. This concentration of global talent underscores the critical role of immigration in fueling technological innovation and Meta's ambition to lead in AGI. As AI continues its rapid evolution, the developments from Google DeepMind and the strategic movements of industry giants like Meta paint a picture of a future where intelligent machines are not just tools but increasingly autonomous and capable entities. The push for robots that can think and learn more like humans, coupled with frameworks ensuring the safety and ethical alignment of powerful LLMs, indicates a maturing field committed to responsible innovation. The fierce global competition for talent will undoubtedly accelerate these advancements, pushing the boundaries of what AI can achieve. The ongoing pursuit of AGI, underpinned by breakthroughs in cognitive robotics and robust language models, suggests that the coming years will witness even more profound changes in how AI integrates into our daily lives, demanding continued vigilance on safety and ethical considerations as capabilities expand.